Welcome back to a long overdue episode of the GameCast NewsCast. I am Snowy, otherwise known as Count Fracula. Joining me, as always, are my co-hosts. We have Max and Mole, head of the review team.
I'm taking that personally.
Why?
I don't know. Not really.
Okay. And we have Vox of the news team.
My snack is delicious.
Good. So is my dick. Let's move on. Let's start with what would have been a nice, happy story, or a nice, weird little story, but it had to do something to make me annoyed. We'll start with the happy, weird bit. You know Nintendo's Amiibos, and how they are fun little collectible figures, and you can do stuff with them in some games?
Yes.
Yeah.
Well, now there's a cereal box that is also an Amiibo.
Why?
I don't know. Because
Why?
It's called being creative, Vox.
No. Why am I going to collect a cereal box for an Amiibo tag? Come the hell on!
Yeah, it's pretty weird, to say the least. Like, I can just imagine people putting pictures on Instagram of a cereal box on top of their Switch.
That's actually really funny.
That is quite funny.
It's unusual, is what it is.
Or they put a bowl of cereal on top of it. And like, did I do it right? No, you didn't. No.
You know what?
Stop stealing all the original meme content.
Oh god, I can almost already imagine a few of the lawsuits that are gonna pop up because people are not gonna know that you're not supposed to put a bowl of cereal or the box on top of the Switch, and they're gonna screw it up somehow.
Probably.
Oh god.
Because, it didn't strictly say it.
Featuring power-up marshmallows. What?
Yeah, it literally just looks like Lucky Charms.
I think
it is
Lucky Charms, and they're made to look like the Mario question blocks and the mushrooms and whatever that are conspicuously absent in Super Mario Odyssey. Yet this game is advertising Super Mario Odyssey, and it is available, and the Amiibo is compatible with Super Mario Odyssey. Well
It's
done!
only for the casuals.
Stellar marketing there.
Actually, it's only for the US casuals, too.
Yes,
apparently
because,
it's not available anywhere else.
For some
Count, you can't get it.
I mean, I don't really like Lucky Charms as it is, so I'm good. Kellogg's of the UK and Ireland confirmed on their Twitter account that it is not being released in the UK. Quote, "We can confirm this product has been released in the US, but not currently in the UK. We'll pass your feedback on."
Basically, if it doesn't sell like shit, yeah, it's gonna come over there.
Yeah.
They don't have faith in the product.
Probably not. Let's be fair. I don't blame them, because what the fuck? This is really weird.
No, yeah. I don't either.
It makes me question why.
Everything makes me question why. That's just life. Why?
I like one of the comments on the I like one of the comments on the Super Mario thing. Looks healthy and nutritious if you're a wasp.
I really don't know why this exists, other than marketing and to sell cereals, because that's all it seems to be. It's like, Kellogg's are Kellogg's struggling at the moment, because they're just like, hey, we need to sell more cereals. What's doing well at the moment? Let's tie something in with that.
Man, if they're struggling, they're gonna keep struggling. If this is what their fucking solution is.
They're sinking to. Do you remember when they used to come with demo discs or actual games in the box? I remember that.
Yeah.
I still got some of those at my mum's
house.
I need to find those.
Well, Captain Crunch had a dope one that I was never able to beat. It was really hard.
I mean, I'm not going to search for that. Really hard Captain Crunch PC game. That's going to give some great results. That'll give me.
all the Rule 34 on Captain Crunch.
True. I hope there is no Rule 34 on Captain Crunch. Well,
there has to be. It's the internet. If it exists, there is inadequate content of it. Are you looking it up, Count?
No.
Are you sure?
This will be his first VR porn.
Oh no. Oh no.
It's real, isn't
it? Oh, he searched it.
Oh no.
My lungs. Oh, my life.
Is it real?
It's
real.
Yeah. Oh my days.
In any case, so yeah. Nintendo's next amiibo is a freaking cereal box. Good job, Kellogg's. Good job.
Welcome to the gaming industry.
Yeah. And weirdly, it's not the most ridiculous thing that has happened in the gaming industry this week.
Yeah, that's the next one. Please, Count, take it away. I have loads to say about this.
I don't think it's the weirdest one, but I do agree that it's the one you're going to have the most to say about. Someone's a bit salty.
Yep. Wow, yeah.
So, we have the section called Snowy Salt, and I think today we're going to have a fuck off Call of Duty advert. We're going to have to... Don't want to buy your piece of shit game. Go away.
That was perfectly timed.
Yeah, it was.
Oh, dear. Oh, broken. Oh, dear.
Oh, my sides. Oh, they've gone orbital.
So, yes, there's a section called Snowy Salt, and I'm going to have to add another section called Vox's Vitriol today. Because...
Ooh, I like the name of that.
Yes, thank you. I like alliteration, can you tell? Because I always seem to come up with it when I do titles. So, there's a game that he likes. It's called Star Citizen. You might have heard of it. It's a very crowd-funded game, and it's in... Is it still in alpha, or is it in beta?
It's still it's in pre-alpha still.
Of course it is.
Same.
Okay. Max is in pre-alpha. You heard it here first. What? So there was a thing in the game. It's been there forever that you buy your ship, and that's the first sort of bar for entry is to buy your
with real money.
With real money, yes, you buy your first ship and get into the game like that. You can either buy new ships with real money, or I think you can get in-game money to buy new ships. Blah de blah de blah. And now you can buy plots of land, plots of virtual land. This was fucking Second Life or something. For real world money. God, Second Life, is that still a thing?
I believe so.
It is.
Yeah.
There's some creepy cult shit that goes on in that fucking game.
I'm not surprised. But anyway.
Yeah.
So,
oh,
Fox,
God.
let's hear your rant.
See, it's not much of a rant. It's more of a... It's just venom at this point. See, here's the thing. I love Star Citizen, don't get me wrong. I love what they've done. I love the scope of the game. I love what they're trying to do. But come the hell on! You're selling virtual land? Are you kidding me? The ships already cost an insulting amount of money. I mean, honestly, there's a freaking $2,000 ship out there that you can buy.
Fucking hell.
And then, oh, no, don't get me started on that route. That's already a separate argument by itself. It's ridiculous. There's people who have dropped over 18K on this game and rising, ladies and gentlemen. Why land? Why land? I get it. You're gonna be able to eventually have your own outpost and potentially have your own estate and your land and your mansion and your cyber horses. What the hell ever.
Don't forget the armor for the horses.
Now? Just why now? They haven't even gone to 3.0 yet. They haven't even gone to 3.1. The 3.0 was only going to have don't get me wrong, it's going to have a couple of planets, but only a couple. 3.1 and forward is supposed to have all of the universe, which we've yet to see. They were supposed to have released that in 2014, but hey, we're from freaking 2017. They still haven't released jack diddly crap. Why land? Why land of all things? When you can't even visit the freaking planets yet. You can't do it.
So I get the sense that you're a little bit angry about this.
Yeah, today I learned I never want to get Wax mad at me.
I have been waiting for this game since 2014, when they were supposed to have been in 3.0 already, and they keep mucking up the dates. I can't take it. My heart cannot take this.
Wow.
The community is being collectively blue-balled.
Count, I think he beat you for best rant on the
I
GameCast
know.
NewsCast.
God, you beat my you put your dick in it rant.
Wait a minute. Hold on one damn minute. I just read... No. Star Citizen,
what?
why? There's gonna be a real estate market, are you frickin' joking? We have enough speculation in real life as is, and you want to put a real estate market into the game? Why? What
Star
is the
Citizen
point?
is literally just going to be like the first real VR like alternate universe.
Yeah.
They want to make Star Citizen into what Second Life could have been, except times a million. But why real estate? Come on, this is supposed to be a space life simulator. I mean, I suppose real estate would make an appearance at some point, but not like
that's
this.
That's the thing, some point. Like, once the rest of the game is fucking there.
Yes, thank you!
That's when it should come. Not, like, as one of the early features.
Hold on. Let me quote something here. Currently, there is no official release date for Star Citizen, and the game has been in the works for so long some consider it a scam. But chief developer Chris Roberts recently defended the project in an interview with Eurogamer, insisting Star Citizen would, quote-unquote, be the worst scam in the world. And there was a recent sign of progress with the release of Alpha 3.0 of the game, which CIG considers akin to a Steam Early Access launch. No, the hell it isn't! No, the hell it is not. 3.0 just came out. It's extremely unstable. Evocati just, I'm speaking gibberish. Evocati is, like one of the premier test, groups for the game, and they got 3.0 before everybody else to test it and make sure that it's stable. It is not. It is extremely unstable. There's a lot of work that still needs to be done. I mean, honestly, I think one of the bugs that they reported was that you can be flying your ship around and all of a sudden you'll be ejected out of it. Just in space. Your ship will be going at a steady, I don't know, frickin' 100 kilometers per second. Meanwhile, you'll be nice and floating next to Jupiter, watching your spaceship float off into the distance. Bye-bye!
Can you recover from that? Like, what happened? What do you do?
You
if
have
that
to die.
happens?
You have to take your cyanide pill and die.
Nice. So, I don't think that Star Citizen is a scam. I think that people that are saying that are just kind of bitter. Understandably. Like, yes, this kind of sucks that it's taking so long. But I think calling it a scam is a bit much. Anyways, I have to wonder if they're doing this. I wonder if they're in, like, a bad state with, like, money, or maybe they just want to hire more people and they really just want to get this game out quicker. I have to imagine there's some reason that real estate is coming before a lot of other features, because I don't think these people are stupid. You know.
So let me comment on that.
Yeah, go ahead.
The reason, at least that they've stated, and from the guy that I have on the inside that he's told me, the reason that they're late, quote unquote, is that they are still creating the technology necessary to basically render and play the game properly. So that's what he said, that they are building crap, they're inventing technology in order to play this game. Now,
makes sense.
You know, I can sort of understand it because this is groundbreaking. They're making something that's never been done before.
Right.
But, you know, giving these timelines and then going back on your word repeatedly, you know, it's gonna embitter some people. You know, like me, for example. I'm only a smidgen bitter about this. But why? Like, if you're going to have delays, just say, look, we don't know when exactly we're going to be finished because we're doing something that nobody's ever done, instead of coming up with bogus dates and then going back on them.
Yeah, this almost sounds like it would be like a No Man's Sky situation.
It is. It is a No Man's Sky situation, except No Man's Sky sucks. And, you know, they took the algorithm... They took the algorithm for procedural generation and they just applied it to everything, not just the planets.
Right.
Which, by the way, did you know the procedural generation algorithm was stolen?
I didn't. That was new. I was going to ask that next.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, the No Man's Sky procedural generation algorithm is stolen from a college in, like, Norway or something.
Yay!
No shit. You know what? I thought I remembered hearing some shit about that when the game was coming out, but I don't know if anything ever came of it.
Yeah, they kind of quashed that, because, you know, No Man's Sky doesn't need any more bad publicity.
Yeah. True. Wow.
Yeah, it can do that on its own.
Damn. Learn something new every day, folks.
My lungs hurt, my stomach hurts, my head hurts. Count, please take it away.
Yes.
And we're only 20 minutes
I'm
in!
going to say, that was a really long rant, though. To go back to actual facts, then, about it. The starting cost for a plot of land is, this is the lower end of cost, is £48 or $60. That gets you a 4 kilometre square parcel of land. The next is, I know, that's so long, 8 by 8 kilometres. Then it, I think, goes up exponentially from there. All these prices then go upwards accordingly. The highest value plot of land available in Star Citizen is £96 or about $130. 96
Why?
GBP in US dollars is 130 pretty much. I am good at exchange rates.
Nice.
I always seem to be quite good at that. I don't know why. It's a really useless skill in some respects.
I disagree with that. I think it's a pretty useful skill.
Yeah. So the FAQ states that licenses can be bought for UEC in-game. No one will be able to claim the land before the mechanic is available in-game for all. Okay.
Cool. Pre-ordering land.
I don't know, that's really weird.
I literally...
people that
I
claim
can't.
licenses now during the anniversary sale to support development, and people that earn money in-game to buy one will be on equal footing, assuming they have enough UEC, especially as there'll be millions of locations. So basically, you buy what is, it's like a beacon.
Yes.
Right.
And you stake that down, and that claims your plot of land. Wherever,
Yeah, kinda
and
like
that can
how
just
they
be
used to
wherever
do it
you
with-
like.
Pretty much, as long as the land is uninhabited and it's not UEC property.
Exactly. What is UEC?
What is UEC?
Or sorry, UEC is the currency. I'm talking about the Federation.
Oh, isn't that
the
the...
ruling
like the
Federation,
in-game
Galactic
stuff?
Federation.
Okay.
Okay. Isn't that UEE?
Yeah, UEE. Yes,
Yes,
exactly.
I've just seen
UEE.
another acronym, so yeah, that makes sense.
God, that game really is in its own universe.
Yeah.
There's somebody on YouTube who's giving language lessons already for the alien languages.
That would not
Really?
surprise me, to be fair, at all.
Yeah.
That's a way to take your fucking channel off, huh? It's a fucking niche.
I'm gonna say, yeah. It's like, you think Klingon lessons are niche?
And here's how to insult somebody in Colovian.
Love it.
Well, folks, if you want to take off a YouTube channel in less than a week, that's how you do it.
Yeah. What the fuck are we doing here? Let's start doing that instead.
Million subs within a few days, guaranteed.
Right? Fuck,
Hey,
man.
hey guys.
What?
Have you actually bothered to read what the lot claim thing says? Let me read this to you specifically and pay close attention to it.
Right.
This certificate entitles the bearer to claim a single piece of UEE declared territory of 4 kilometers by 4 kilometers in size for the purposes of residential, commercial, or industrial development. Territory must be filed with the United Empire of Earth Planetary Development Bureau as an uncontested claim, along with compatible geographic data of desired parcel in order to be claimed. Once approved, the bearer is entitled to all rights tied to this parcel under the United Empire of Earth's Articles of Development section blah blah blah, and shall be the legal tenant of that property and enjoy all rights therein. Now, there is something very, very specific about this that infuriates me all the more. Can you guess what it is?
That it has to be
No.
UEE land?
Yeah.
Exactly.
Okay.
Exactly.
So
There
it can't
are
be wherever you
multiple. Exactly. There are multiple governments supposedly in Star Citizen and multiple races. This
Okay.
only applies to UEE property. And who knows how big the UEE turf might actually be. So no, you can't actually just buy land wherever. It has to be UEE. And that's
Do you think
stupid.
that's just for now, though? That's just for, like, testing it? I bet you that would expand later on.
I mean,
I'll
let's,
bet you they'd
let's hope
say
so.
that and not deliver on it.
Fair.
Oh Lord. All right, I'm done with Star Citizen. I can't anymore. Please, Count, put me out of my misery.
Okay, Star Citizen's
Yeah,
a
end
piece
him.
of shit. Let's move on. The game that will not go away from controversy or our minds, unfortunately, PUBG, is getting a mobile version, but only in China. Presumably because the PC version is technically not allowed in China, and they're going to adjust it accordingly.
Wait, I thought this was alongside it. This is instead of the PC version?
I don't know.
I could have sworn that's just like also. Because the mobile market in China is massive.
Right. According to TechNet's announcement, the mobile port of PlayerUnknown's Battlegrounds will stay faithful to the PC version, keeping the same core elements and gameplay methods, while also complying with local content regulations. Because while you can buy PUBG in China, technically, you have to buy it through a proxy account and play through proxy servers, because I don't think China's government likes it.
Yep, it's censored.
So that means the
for some reason.
the only official, technically available in China release will be this mobile version.
Okay, that makes sense. My thing is like, yeah, I get that China doesn't like it goes against their values and stuff. That's fine. My thing is, how the fuck is Bluehole gonna censor whatever it is that China doesn't like without like changing the entire fucking game?
Oh, they're just going to do it on a technicality, like they seem to get away with basically everything. So, you know.
Well,
Yeah, instead
I have
of,
to
bullets-
imagine. What?
Instead of bullets, it's gonna fire puppies or something.
Yeah, okay, that's what they're gonna have to do. Because it's like China's issue with it is that it's literally against their values. Yeah. And like, PUBG is literally about being a last man standing. It's like, you can't make that not violent.
I don't know.
Instead of blood, it's gonna be rainbows.
Or have it when you get to a certain amount of health, you just sit down instead. Because you're not standing anymore.
There you go.
Why mobile, of all things, though? Why not just
The
do it?
market.
But,
China's a very different place of the world.
yeah, but I mean, I get that phones are powerful, but, you know, PUBG's a pretty...
The Razer phone.
It's a poorly optimized game at the best of times. Do you think it's really going to run on mobile very well?
I mean, I have to imagine they're not doing this without some sort of plan.
Maybe they're downgrading it
Like-
visually somehow even more. Because it doesn't look...
Yeah.
It's not a good-looking game, let's be fair.
No, it's not.
Like, some bits of the environment are if you're moving around, but on the whole, it's a very sort of...
If you're moving around.
Yeah, it's a very Unity game. Is it made in Unity or Unreal?
Yeah. It's Unreal because remember there's the
Yeah.
whole Fortnite issue.
Oh, that was it, yeah.
Oh, don't even fucking... I just thought of the Fortnite shit that you reported on
Yeah.
yesterday.
Yeah.
Oh, God.
That's weird. That's a whole other kettle of fish. I would not play a shooter on mobile because you don't... Like, it's a touchscreen. Like, there's no tactile feedback on what you're doing. If you don't press a button, you don't know you've not pressed it on mobile unless you have the haptic feedback on, which just feels like shit anyway. I hate playing those kinds of games on mobile. I'll only play like I don't know, something that's you don't have to have twitch reflexes for. Like Mini Metro, for instance. That's a really good little indie game on mobile. It doesn't cost very much. It's like 60 pence or $1. And it's like you're building a little subway network. And you have to do it like that. It's a really fun little game, and it's perfect for mobile, but that's because of the type of game it is, that it works on mobile.
Yeah, I guess my thing too is like, don't these games tend to last a while? Like, isn't a PUBG game like 30 minutes to 40 if you're not getting wrecked at the beginning? I'm pretty sure that's it, because I remember Wesley used to talk. Excuse me. Wesley talked about not liking it because it's so long, and like that's why he liked Fortnite because it's much quicker.
Right.
So like, I understand like having access to it. Like, say you're visiting a friend's house right now and he only has one desktop, or like you're at the cafe for a half hour, but also the data Then again, in China, I think their data is very different too. I think they all have like unlimited data or some shit like that.
Probably.
Or Wi-Fi everywhere. But
unlike America, whose unlimited data is now not unlimited.
Right. Yeah, don't even get me started. And then there's also what you were saying earlier with playing on a mobile screen. Like, your fingers cover up like the screen, dude. Like, you need to see shit in that game. I don't know. I mean, it'll probably work okay. I don't think it's going to be like necessarily bad. But to me, that just doesn't seem like an ideal way to play at all. Like, it's going to be available on tablets too, which is kind of cool. Don't get me wrong. So, like, if you're like in bed, like watching TV, and you don't want to sit at your desktop, you could like play it on your tablet. That's cool, I guess. But like, I don't know. That's still kind of a niche thing. That's not like I don't know. It's weird. It's really weird.
People will probably use the Switch argument, going, "You can play it portable. Like this cool game's portable now," and it's like. Yeah, but the Switch has buttons.
Has, like, buttons.
Yeah, it's like, hey, I want to jump. Press A. I've quite clearly pressed a button. Whereas, like, on a phone, you just, like, tap. Is this working? I don't know. I'm dead. I don't know. I personally would not play this game on mobile, but I think for the people in China who want to be Chinese law-abiding citizens, then this is probably their only option to play it. So, if they want to do that, then good for them. So yeah, Bluehole are a piece of shit, and now they're releasing a piece of shit mobile game in China. So let's move on.
Well, he's stuck true to what I said before, hasn't he, Max?
Yes, he has.
So EA are a piece of shit, aren't they?
I knew it. I was waiting for it.
So they've done fun things this week, haven't they? So you know how? I still think the funniest thing is when they said that the microtransactions wouldn't harm their earnings to the shareholders, and like, they wouldn't harm your earnings.
Oh, yeah.
Why were they in the fucking game? Answer
and
me
saying
that.
It wouldn't affect sales.
Yeah, exactly. Answer me fucking that. Go on, EA.
How much did their stock plummet? Remind me.
I think it was.
I think it's 8% now or something.
Yeah,
it was 3 yesterday, but something came out today.
And guess what? That's $3 billion wiped away.
Yeah. I mean, to be fair though, EA's fine. Like, they're more than fine.
Lovely.
But still, like, this is the start of something.
Yeah.
This is the start.
The thing is, that's still a significant... Yeah, they're not going to die, but that's still a hilariously large amount of money for a company to lose over one game.
Yeah, it is.
It's more understandable if it's like a series of failures, but no, it's just one game, and they're just like, oh, shit. Swing.
Well, the thing is, like, it's Star Wars too. This isn't just like anything. This is fucking Star Wars.
Oh, did you hear one of the things that they said today about it?
No, I've been away from news today.
They said that they couldn't do cosmetic-only DLC because they didn't want to mess with the canon in a game where you can have Rey fighting Darth Maul. Of course. And they also said, because no one wants a pink Darth Vader. I fucking do, now you said that.
I want a pink Darth Vader.
Yeah, now you said that, I do want a pink Darth Vader. Yes, please.
That would have been awesome.
That would have been great, just Darth Vader.
What are they talking about? Do they really just not understand their fan base at all?
I don't think...
Have they not seen the Star Wars Christmas special? Star Wars is memey. Fair.
They don't understand PR. I think EA have forgotten what good PR is. Much like the British government this week. There's also been a petition to get Disney to take the license for Star Wars games off of EA.
Oh yeah. I don't think that's gonna happen. As cool as that would be,
you say
I don't think
that,
that's gonna do anything.
We didn't think that all the backlash, like all the public backlash, would get them to do much, or it wouldn't affect it much, and it seems to have done. Like.
True.
We've not heard much about the sales figures, but from what we have heard, what little we have heard, it's not sounding good.
That's true, but I think that only happened because Disney stepped in because it went mainstream.
Yeah, but even this
the
particular...
loot box, because they don't want their brand associated with gambling. Like, this is speculation, of course, but I have to imagine that's the only reason Disney stepped in. Because if you think about it, Battlefront 2 is very small to them. Like, that doesn't mean much to Disney as a whole.
No.
The only reason they stepped in, I'd imagine, which still isn't even confirmed that they stepped in, by the way, but the only reason that any involvement they would have had is because it hit mainstream, I'd have to imagine. Whereas this time, I don't think Disney is going to do shit unless this also makes mainstream, and I don't see why it would.
Like, fair enough that the petition itself might not reach EA. It's got 63,000 signatures, incidentally. And
Right.
I think, even if it doesn't reach EA, they might still take the license off of them because of the backlash for this.
You think?
Yeah, because the backlash for this game has gone so public,
It's insane.
so viral. Even if they don't see this petition, Disney will be like, yeah, you're not in charge of Star Wars games anymore. Because...
I guess with the way Disney are about their properties, that is possible, actually.
Yes, exactly.
That's a good point.
63,300 is climbing quite rapidly.
Yeah, no, that shit's gonna climb. I just don't know if it... I hope it matters.
Oh, I hope it matters.
I hope it does something.
Yeah.
Because, like, petitions like that happen all the fucking time. It's just someone just doing something, you know? That doesn't mean shit.
Yeah, we had a
Half the
petition for
time.
something else relating to the country and certain things, but that didn't go through, now did it?
Like, me and you could go start a petition right now. And if it's funny
We
enough,
could.
it'll make headlines. But the thing is, if this is something that, like, people take seriously, that, like... Which I think people that are signing it are probably taking it seriously. But the thing is, I'm sure EA has heard about it, and it's Disney. It's up to Disney, like you said.
Yeah, I still think, even without seeing that petition, that EA will not hold this Star Wars license for long. Especially if they
That's a great point.
If they put microtransactions back in, then it's only going to get worse for them. Because, like, they think that...
But not if, they are.
Oh, they are, but
they are putting them back
they could
in,
still
yeah.
not. Let's be fair, they've not
Yeah.
done it yet, even though they said they probably will. But, you know, they could repent. And I think that's probably the only way that their PR will recover from this. Because otherwise, like, if they put it back in, they're trying to just wait for the heat to die down, and then they'll put them back in. But...
Well, right now it's
And then
not even
we'll
an
start
if.
all over again.
Like, even when they took them out, they said it was temporary. There's no if right now. Unless I haven't heard of
No,
some
they will
changes
put them
to
back in,
that,
but they're
there's
gonna
no if.
they're gonna wait
Yeah.
for the heat to die down and then put them back in.
Yeah.
But
And they're doing this with Need for Speed too, and probably
I
other
know,
properties
but
well, actually, I think these are the only games that have come out. So, but yeah,
I mean, it says it right there in the article. It says, when then will people be able to buy loot boxes in Star Wars Battlefront 2 again? And I quote, we haven't decided yet. So, yet. They're going to.
yeah,
It's just
Yeah.
a matter of time.
they're probably just trying to figure out the best or the most like profit maximizing way. They're probably trying to find the closest to the line they could get.
Would you like to know, though, what Devolver Digital tweeted in response to everything that's been going on around EA?
Please.
Oh, please, let me know.
Devolver Digital tweeted, Devolver Digital is cancelling all linear Star Wars games in development effective immediately.
Dang.
Hey.
I love them.
They are the best publisher. Also, a game that they're publishing, Reigns, Her Majesty, is coming out next week. It's a sequel to Reigns, which is fun. So, yes.
Isn't that little card game and choices that you make?
It is. And this one's...
I love that
yes,
game.
I also love that game. And this one's about a queen instead. So anyway, Star Wars. That's a thing. The game is a bit shite. And hopefully it won't affect the ticket sales of the film. I'm looking forward to the film. It's just a shame that the game is a bit shite. And we shall finish that section there. So that brings us to the end of another GameCast NewsCast. I hope you enjoyed it, even though it's been a while. We've had just too many issues recently. Life or editing issues or loads of things just meant that it's not come out for about a month, nearly. So,
Jesus.
yeah, we will be back to normal from this week because I am editing and I'm not going to not let this go out. I'd like to thank my host. Well, I'm the host. I'd like to thank my co-host, Maximo.
You are incredibly welcome.
And I'd like to thank Vox as well.
I'll devour your soul.
Can you do it later? I'm a bit busy now.
No,
Ooh.
I demand it now.
Oh, that's a shame. So, yes.
Damn it.
All of our social links can be found in the description of the show if you want to go and check us all out. And we will see you next week doing this again. And you can find us doing the news. And you can stay tuned to GameCast for all sort of news, reviews, and Let's Plays and fun things to keep you interested in gaming. Thank you very much for watching, and we will see you next time. Say goodbye, guys.
Goodbye, guys.
Goodbye, guys.
Die.